All right, hey there, guys. Age of Cost here, aka Bro95, coming at you guys with another video. So, big changes potentially coming to the community. Zerk and a lot of other creators have finally said we've had enough. They are going to basically go on a pack strike, and I kind of have to agree. Like, not kind of have to. I absolutely agree with this because obviously change is not going to happen if we don't make change happen. But I think at this point, like, this is what they're asking for, basically. So this is what Xerxes and all the other creators, I am not a part of this, by the way. I do support it, but I have no direct hand or involvement in this whatsoever. But they're retweeting, so they're saying for better rerolls, better pack odds overall with bundles and toppers. $100 version of a promo bundle should be enough to complete a full master/legend. Solos rewards with B&D champion fantasy pack, or at least top set pieces that could be added into the sets to help no money spent players. So this is what they're asking for. Now, is this really gonna hold? I mean, look, at this point, I really don't think we have really much other options, right? I don't really think we have much of other options personally, because like, we just don't have, like, there's nothing else to really do. Like, I talked about this yesterday in my rant video about the state of MUT, but like, you looking at these bundles, viewing the info, a 9% chance in the 85 plus toppers to get an 87. That is disgusting, in my opinion. That is absolutely disgusting. It's robbery. I think it's atrocious. We also have the Legend Fantasy Packs, which have worst odds when you really, like, the 85s are like 9% for the 87 overalls, whereas the 87 overalls out of the pack is worse odds. So, like, at this point, there's really no other option but to withhold. Now, my question is this actually gonna work? And I don't want to be negative and say it won't, because I have faith that it will. But the thing is, I've argued with this on Twitter, and I'm gonna put this on my YouTube, okay? And if you disagree with me, totally fine. I get it, because quite frankly, there's a lot of people that have had enough, and guys are every right to say that. And again, I want to repeat, these things that they're asking for, I don't think is a bad thing. I would actually completely agree with the demands. Like, this is all, we're just asking for basic better odds on these packs, because it's abundantly clear that these packs are paying nothing, and it's reflective in the market. Like, we go to the market, guys, overall, if we go to the market, we look at the things like the AKA promo, for example, that dropped yesterday, right? We look at the 90 overall AKA cars. Now, they have come down a little bit. They have started to drop a small smidgen. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, right? I don't think it's the worst thing in the world for them to start to come down. But you look at these AKA players, like, Ditka's gone down to 390, if still 400k, right? Reggie White has gone down a slight amount. Cam has definitely, like, Cam is like, he was like 900k yesterday, or like 800k. He's now 530k, right? 570k, right? Marshawn Lynch has gone down to like 688k. Like, he hasn't gone down a significant amount of much. Or actually, I take that back. Here he is right here. So we actually filtered this out by halfback, for example. 621k for the cheapest. So you can kind of see why people want change and people want, better packs. However, there is a couple of things that I would like to argue against. And again, I'm not saying you're wrong. There's just a couple of things I would like to argue back. The first is, you cannot convince everybody. Yes, the creators can stop doing it. And I said this on stream yesterday. The problem isn't the fact that people are buying the packs. The problem, like, the YouTubers that do the pack openings, and I'm not disrespecting any one of you, because you guys work hard. You guys are great people, great creators. You guys will probably be more successful in this on your channels than I ever will be in my life. But the problem is the fact that people watch these guys open packs. Now, with them going on the pack strike, because again, like I'm going to reiterate for the third time, this is what they want, right? But the thing I have to just turn around and say is like the thing I say is just the reason that the packs are the reason that these guys can do these pack openings and the reason why they still feel incentivized is because of the viewership. Now, obviously, the viewership for them isn't going down; they're cutting it off themselves, which I think is great. But you still can't reach everybody. There's still going to be somebody out there that goes out, drops money on the game. Now, yes, if they go down by 50%, it could theoretically work. So I can understand from that standpoint. However, the other thing I want to bring up that is a huge oversight is this could actually make cards more expensive than what they are right now. Because let's say, for example, and this is just a personal theory of mine, okay? If you're new, if you don't agree, and let me know why you don't agree in the comments, right? I want to see what you guys have to say about this, because I do have a few things to say myself. But I don't think people realize the ramifications this could do to the market in terms of buying players. Because let's say no one decides to open packs anymore, right? Let's say EA doesn't budge. Like, they just don't budge. Which, again, I think they very well could do. But obviously, I feel like they're going to be incentivized to make changes if people don't buy packs. But let's say, hypothetically, they don't. And they don't change their packs. Now, all of a sudden, we're in a mode where there's going to be possibly cards like Marshawn Lynch going up for $800K because of the fact that there's no supply. There's no supply for these cards, There's no supply, and so therefore there's no demand. And so therefore, like, the demand is high, but the price is going to be, even higher because the supply is low. It's basic supply and demand. Like, you take away the supply, the demand goes up. Well, all of a sudden, the limited supply that you have is going to be, people are going to start charging exponentially for it. Like what happened literally with the PS5. We saw that in the entirety of when the next-gen consoles came out. People were literally charging like double, triple, or even quadruple the price to get one. And it's just insane. Now, what do I think is going to come of this? I think EA is going to obviously budge. Honestly, I think EA will budge, and they will listen to the people, right? Because this year, I will say, for all the shit we give EA Direct, for like the people who work over at EA, they actually have listened to us in terms of a gameplay standpoint. Now, yes, there are some problems. Don't get me wrong. What game doesn't have any problems? But at least they are willing to listen to us. And that gives me a little bit of hope, right? Even if it is just a gameplay team, I think that could trickle down to the, like you see Ryan Fitzpatrick's Irish checking his price. But you could trickle down to the to the financial side. And obviously with that, things could change. And I suspect things might. But I'm just going to say, don't hold your breath. Now, I will say this one last time publicly for the record. If this does actually work, I will never doubt people who say, just stop buying packs. Okay? I will never doubt those people who just say, stop buying packs. Because obviously, this will be indisputable evidence that it works. But, this stuff, it's got me questioning, like, what the ramifications could be. And this is more of, like, just thinking off in the long term. Like, say EA doesn't budge in, like, a month, right? Say this pack strike goes on for about a month. EA don't change. Because, again, it's a very real possibility they don't budge. Because they're going to know, well, our customers are going to pay. There's going to be people that give us money anyways. And there's going to be people that are going to have to buy packs because of the fact that they don't have the points. They don't have the stuff on the market now. So, yeah. A lot of people are definitely... It's definitely going to be something I will definitely look at. And I will definitely support it, no matter what. I definitely do think that it is time for a change. Yeah, so But let me know what you guys think about this, right? Let me know what y'all think. I do think that I do think this will work. Don't get me wrong, but I do have questions about what could happen, right? I do have questions about what could happen, and the things that could potentially go wrong. But let me know your guys' thoughts. I always want to hear what you guys have to say. Personally, I am very interested in this conversation. So let me know. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.